All right, welcome back, everybody, for another edition of the Open Stream. We have our Jesters match here. Mike Gaines, reigning champion. This will be his 5th week playing, so he's won 4 in a row. Trying to best Chris, his old record of, what was it, 7?
Yeah, seven Jester matches.
Okay, and then we got our challenger, Vincent DiDio. Hopefully I did not mess that name up too bad. I think I got it right. We're playing 9-ball today, race to 12 here at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company, located in Appleton, Wisconsin on West College Avenue.
And Vince takes the leg.
Wow, that's a crazy looking leg. Balls ended up right next to each other.
Yeah, we're in for a pretty good match, I believe. And I really enjoy 9-ball, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, rotation, I think that's my favorite game to watch is rotation pool. Just because it's a little, well, one, it's easier to commentate on because you kind of have a better idea of what they're thinking. Versus 8-ball, sometimes players can really surprise you.
Got that right. So, the first break. Here we go. Can Mike hold his seat for another week? That is the question.
Yeah, he said if he does catch your record of 7 and wins 8, he's going to bump up in the nights. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't believe him. And he's still got to win like 3 more. So,
all right, drops the ball and has nice shape on the 1. And
what a beautiful break.
Yeah, this is a pretty clean looking rack here. Everything's pretty in the open here. He's got to get on the 2-ball correctly, though. He's got to get on the right side of it so he can get to the oh no, the 4-ball. He's not. I thought the 5 was the 3. So
yeah, so
yeah,
1 to
perfect.
2, not so bad. I don't see too many problems here. The 7-8, maybe.
Yeah, that could be a little tricky. He's got to find a home for the 7-ball right now, and all it has is the side pocket, it looks like, or all the way down if he gets correct on it.
Hey, Reg and Eric Korb, appreciate you guys coming back. Eric Korb says, let's go, Vince.
Eric Korb played a few times here on the stream.
And the start of this is supposed to be 1:30. The Flyers are going to get fixed for next week. I don't know. You know how it works. The nights will be 4:30 today, Central.
Oh, he had a power draw on that.
Yeah, I think I would have just stunned it over.
Yeah, or went off the rail.
Yep. Definitely made that a little more difficult.
Yeah, he's got to hit this pretty soft to hold for the 4 here. It's just pretty natural, though. It's just going to float right over. Probably right above the side pocket. Ooh, he hit it a little hard, though.
He put a little draw on it so he can hold it, and came out smelling like roses.
Yeah, it almost went in the drink, though. Came close.
Don Murray, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Head over to YouTube, Mad Apple Extreme. Subscribe, like, hit the bell.
I think I'll try and play the 5 in the same pocket here, unless he just baby rolls this cue ball up. He could just roll it up a little bit.
Craig says, you got this, brother. I'm assuming brother of Vince. Nice to have you, Craig. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, he's looking pretty strong right off the bat here. He's going to come off the bottom rail right up to the 6-ball. He's got to get right on the 6-ball because he's going to want to get that cue ball on a top above the 7. And he's got, see, now it's going to be a little difficult here. He might have to run into the 8, get that out of the way. But then you're kind of gambling. Or he could play for the 7-9 combo here after the 6. It's almost straight.
I mean, that's not the easiest shot, but it is an option if you get perfect on the 7.
Yeah, I mean, he can. Yeah, looking at the top of the overhead view, it looks like he can just get the cue ball right at the top of the table, just bounce right off the rail and get shape on the 7. But he's gonna, run into the 8. So now he's looking pretty good. He's got the 7 in the side.
that's a great option.
Yeah, 7 in the side, and he should be natural to just get over for the 8 in the upper right corner. And close it out with the 9 in the top left corner. That's a pattern I'm seeing right now. See if it goes down that way. Oh, wait, the 6 ball's hanging in the pocket. I didn't see the 6 ball. It didn't drop.
He gave that back to Mike.
What did I miss? I am the world's worst commentator. I did not see the 6 hanging in the corner pocket.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Mike.
I thought he dropped the 6.
But how good do you feel, though, when your opponent runs down and gives you a ball in the pocket with pretty natural shape, 7 to the 8, 8 to the 9?
Yeah.
This is exactly what Mike wanted.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate that 6 rattled like that. I just took for granted that it dropped in. I mean, that goes in, I'm pretty sure Vince is out.
Yeah, I thought it was over. But, that's how it works. Especially in the, we're in the Jesters. These are $4.99, 500 Fargo, and below.
Here's a tricky shot here. He's got to
happen.
come back and forth twice or just once. Yeah, I think he had to go twice. Otherwise, he's going to end up just like that. And he did. He got there. That's a tough shot because you got to come back and forth like that.
Yeah. I think he's looking pretty good. I mean, being this close, the only thing you don't want to do now is scratch.
Yeah, I don't think he's just got to put a little draw and he'll avoid the scratch here. It is close, though. All right, and just like that, our reigning champ takes down the first game, raised to 12 here. Vince started off strong, though. I can't believe that 6. That's such a shocker. I mean, maybe because it's a dark ball, it just looked like it went in or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. I was already moving towards that 7, but that's okay. Move on.
Yeah.
We got Mike up, 1 game, and he is ready to break. Let's see what Mike can do. This is his first break of the match. Vince won the leg.
So, funny story this weekend. Took my nephew up to his college orientation up at Stout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, his parents asked me to take him up there because they had a little medical emergency. So I took him up there, and within about 2 minutes, I found the pool tables. We started playing pool. I took pictures and posted them. And her mom's like, great, go figure. Take my son up to college and teaching him to play pool.
Everybody needs a pastime.
Oh, absolutely.
Sometimes you need a break in between classes or doing homework or whatever. Why not go play some pool?
It's convenient up there, too. They got pool tables in all the dorm rooms. They got them in all the common areas.
That's nice.
There's pool tables everywhere. 9-footers, too.
I wonder if they have a billiard program there with so many pool tables.
I would think so. Yeah, they got quite a few tables up there.
That'd be nice. Do some kind of a league or a year-long tournament,
All right, so he's going to be a little long on the 2 here.
Yeah, I think he wanted to pop out there, but...
Can you switch to the overhead view? See if we get a better angle on the 2 here. No, I don't think he can see it. Or is there a... He's going to have to come off the rail. That would have been a sweet shot.
That was a good hit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it snuck out. Would you look at that? Just look at it.
Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? You ever see that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Would you just look at that? Look at that.
Just look at it. 2 ball. Side. Now, the big question is, how do you go from the 2 to the 4? This will be interesting. It's going to take a little bit of cue ball control.
Well, does it... right now it looks like it would run into the 5, but if he puts enough top on it, he could get it to the bottom rail and take the 4 all the way up, but it's an awkward shot. Because he's got to hit it. He can't hit this really soft, or he's going to run right into the 5. He's got to put something into it. So he ran into the 6. Yeah, see, now he's really awkward on the 4. It's a small pocket in the side from this angle. Better off cutting this thing all the way down, and it's more natural shape for the 5, I think. See what he decides here. He could... No, I don't think he can bank it. The 5 looks like it's in the way.
Yeah, I didn't get the YouTube notification either. Good reason to be subscribed, like to the Facebook page as well, the Open Stream and Mad Apple X Stream. If you go ahead and like both of those Facebook pages and notify for live streams, you'll get the notification on Facebook. What are you gonna do? YouTube's just flaking out a little today.
Yeah, it's odd. I normally get all the notifications from YouTube.
Yeah, I usually get one for both every time we go live. This time it's only Facebook, but it is on YouTube. So
he tried banking that in the upper right corner.
Not a bad option. I mean, he did have a shot on the 5 afterwards. This is one of those shots. I mean, you're going to have to jack up, and you have to draw.
Yeah, shooting over the ball is never easy here.
So he's just going to naturally roll it in, maybe a little bit of top. Okay. I like that option. He was going for a safe. Unluckily, he hit the 7, and it made the 4 a little easier.
Yeah, I kicked the cue ball over, so I think he gave Vince a shot here.
Try not to breathe in the mic. Can you hear it? Yeah. Maybe just adjust it. It's good that Pat's still breathing over here. You gotta make sure he's still alive.
I think everyone was hearing me. I'm a mouth breather.
The worst thing is if someone's eating and smacking their lips. We won't put you through that, guys. Don't worry. Not while I'm up here. Unless I'm eating.
Oh, yeah, then it's okay.
Yeah, then it's okay.
Susie, thanks for the share. Appreciate it.
Susie Quall. Jim Moonen. All right, bring it on, he says. This will definitely be an interesting match. You can never count either player out. They both play well.
Yeah, both players are playing extremely well right now. I think Vince missed that one shot, and it was just kind of hurt the break and run. But I think he's going to be out here.
And you got to have a short memory on a shot like that. You got to forget that you gave up that game and get right back in the saddle.
So here's an interesting choice. It's really easy to play this 8 all the way in the upper right corner. Or do you come off the bottom rail and try and get above it and play it in the same pocket?
No, I like going upper right.
See, and I like coming off the bottom rail and playing it in the same pocket because I hate shooting the ball past the side pocket. And that's what he's taking that option.
See, now that angle's a little sharp, so it does make it a little tougher. But this is a natural shape on the 9. You can just a quarter tip of top, roll the 8 down the rail, and you will have a perfect shot on the 9.
Yeah, if you know how to walk a ball down the rail, I mean, this is an easy shot.
You just got to aim it. You don't want to hit it thick. If you hit it thick, it's going to hit the point.
And see, and that's why
he hit it thin, I believe.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like that shot, because you're constantly thinking about that side pocket. Like, don't run into that nipple. Don't let it bounce out.
But if I had to choose between one or the other, I like what he attempted to do there. I don't know. We got about 60 viewers out there. What would you guys have done? Would you have shot the 8 in the upper right, or like Vince chose, upper right, or would you have gone, all the way down table and shot the 8 in the bottom right?
Yeah, come off that bottom rail and get above the 8, because then you don't have to shoot it past the side pocket.
Well, Mike Gaines with another game, and again, Vince gave him the last 2 or 3 balls. That is brutal in 9-ball.
Yeah,
you can't do that too long.
2 games to nothing.
Jerry Moser, hey buddy, how you doing? Thanks for the like.
Hey, not on the pool subject, but I did see an awesome movie recently, which I didn't think was going to be that good because it's a sequel. But that Top Gun movie was insane.
Yeah, everybody says it's great.
Oh my God, I was just like, haven't seen a good movie in quite some time, and I'm not even a Tom Cruise fan. I could really care less, but what a great movie.
Well, I don't like his politics, but he's a great actor.
Made a great movie.
I mean, Tom Cruise is the type of actor that's always the best of whatever he's doing. So, Cocktails, best bartender. Color of Money, best pool player.
Oh, that's right.
Top Gun, best pilot. Something, best lawyer. Something else, best whatever. I mean, he's always the best at whatever he
I don't know.
plays.
And Jerry Maguire, he wasn't really the best agent.
Wasn't he, though? I think he did become the best agent.
He turned into the best agent, I think, maybe, yeah.
That was for the ladies out there.
Eric Korb agrees with you on going all the way up. I'm still not a fan of that shot. I don't care what
if
anybody
Eric says go all the way up, it's the way it should have been. I'm sorry, Patrick.
This is the way.
This is the way. I mean, he could just have easily just made that, and he would have had perfect shot on the 9.
Tyler. Oh, thank you for the like.
Appreciate it. So he's kind of in a position here. Yep, we can see it. So he's got to make this 2 and come out with a little bit of left.
Yeah, he hit that good.
Oh, he hit it beautiful. Can't hit that much better. All right, I'm done with all the accounting and paperwork, so I'll focus on the views for you guys.
Mark Bell, Mr. Ding, thank you for the like. I appreciate you, sir.
Ring that bell over on YouTube. Select all.
I'm sure he just won a jackpot on a slot machine somewhere.
Every time he puts a quarter in, he wins 500. He's like Clark Griswold at the end of Vegas Vacation.
Eddie, these are my games.
What number am I thinking of between 1 and 10? Give me $100.
5.
7. You lose. Who doesn't pick 7? That's the question. I mean, that's yeah.
All right, he's got the 4 ball all the way up, and he can probably hold for the 5 in the same pocket. A little bit of draw, slide over. Or he could roll forward a little bit, too. Yeah, he slid over, play the 5 in the same pocket.
He definitely slid over. He's not going to win 8 like that. Sorry, Mike. I got to do it.
All right. Well,
Maybe he's hoping Vince will give him the last 2 balls every game.
Yeah, everything looks pretty good here. I mean, no problems on the table. Getting from the 4 to the 5 could be tricky, though. I mean, you can't really draw out of this, and you can't really follow. How do you get on the 5 right now?
Cross your fingers and hit it hard.
I mean, yeah, you got to come with a stroke here, because the cue ball could be running into the 7. And if it doesn't run into the 7, it's probably running into the pocket.
Mark Bell cashed in the $3.99 and under tournament. Congratulations, man. See, now he tried to put a stroke on that, and you know when you end up putting English on a ball, it does throw the ball to the left or the right, and you have to adjust for that aim.
Hey, speaking of tournaments, Mark Bell is running a tournament here. I think it's $4.99 and under, correct?
Yeah, I believe it's full.
So, Mark, if you could let us know, when is the exact date of that tournament?
It's in July sometime.
In July, yeah. I just want to mark it on my calendar because I do plan on playing in that tournament.
Did you sign up?
I did.
Okay. So then you should be on the list. Mark, confirm Patrick Glenn. He has a problem of not signing up for state tournaments.
Mark, I better be on the list.
I think he capped it at like 33 players. I don't know, some weird odd number. Everybody's giving him a little jive. But who knows? Maybe we'll move it up to 48.
No, I think 32 is a pretty good number. That's a lot of people.
I think it's up to 34 though. That's the thing.
34?
Yeah, okay. So you already have buys at that point. Yesterday they had the queued up invitational. There was, I don't know, almost 50 players, and the races were like 7-6, 7-4, depending on, and that almost finished on time. So if we start on time.
Oh, he did open it to 48.
Oh, great.
And it's on July 16, and he is confirmed. Yeah, I'm in. Sweet.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, so if anybody didn't sign up for that, what is it, $4.99 and under,
$4.99.
July 16th. He opened it up to 48. That probably brought in a lot of the wait list people. Is there any room left there, Mark? If not, contact Mark Bell on Facebook, and he'll put you on the wait list.
I'm confused about what Mark just said. He said, no, I opened it up to 48. No, dang, it's 48.
Well, 48 is a nice round number, increments of 8.
Yeah, no buys if it's filled. Like 34
well,
is a
you're
weird.
still going to have buys, but 34 is weird, yeah.
Yeah, 34, I think you would have buys.
Yep. Yeah, you either got to go 32 or 64, and we don't want to go 64. That's too many. That'll be a 2-day tournament. So 48 is a good number. Plus, you always got to assume 10 people aren't going to show up at the last second.
Yeah, that even 48 might get split up into 2 days if you got losers bracket.
It shouldn't. No, not with a low race. I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know, it's 10 balls, probably going to be a 4-3 race.
I think it's he's doing race to 5.
Okay. So it's going to be close. But like I said, yesterday they were racing a 7, and they almost made it, and they had just about that same amount of numbers.
Back to the game. Vince is looking pretty strong here and gets on the 9 nicely. It's a little bit of a tester here. He's on the rail.
Yeah, he got a little nervous, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what he's been doing the last couple of games, I don't blame him for being a little nervous on the leave on the 9. He obviously wanted to come off the rail, be a little closer. This is a pressure shot here.
Yeah, gotta take one back here. Center
In the
pocket.
hole.
Center pocket.
If
That's
that's
where you
not
like
a
it.
confidence builder, I don't know what is. Good job, Vince. You got on the board. 2-1. Mike Gaines is the leader in a race to 12. 9 ball. BCAPL rules. Ball in hand. Cue ball fouls only.
So a little bit about Vince here. Where is Vince from? He's from Fond du Lac, 33 years old. And we know a little bit about Mike. He comes from Rockford, Illinois. So he's making kind of a drive, probably hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it's quite a ways.
Yeah, it's just south, not too far.
He was here yesterday too, commentating.
Oh, he was?
Yep. So he came in, helped with that, and then went home and came back again. I'm sure he's a little tired. But at least he got to sleep till noon.
Where's that one ball going? It stopped.
That's brutal. So if you look at the overhead, sponsored by Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, John Kramer. 1 ball is tough. Not a whole lot you can do there. You might be able to play safe, leave it on the foot rail there, or the head rail, and bring the cue ball all the way down.
Yeah, I think he's going to punch this. Oh, he's going to try and bank this one.
Don Bowden, man, appreciate it. Yep, he played the safe. I mean, that's a smart play.
Left a shot.
Yeah,
one's cuttable.
it did. I think he wanted the one to go a little further and a little tighter to the
I was
rail.
wondering if he could have sent the 1 up table, like hide it behind the 9 and the 3, but I think with that shot, he'd be close to scratching.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
why-
that was almost perfect. If he would have got behind the 9 and the 3, maybe even broke those up a little bit.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah. Can't have everything in life.
Yeah, but see, this isn't an easy. I mean, the shot itself is easy, but getting on the 2 is going to be a little rough here. I mean, he's got to get that ball through some traffic and get. I mean, he's got to come off 2 rails and come in between like the 3 and the 5, and kind of get like the perfect speed to stop it, almost to where the cue ball is now.
Right.
Yeah. See, that was just a tough shot.
I think, again, he may have been playing safe on that. I don't know for sure, but he hit that pretty thick for that to even go in, and also the leave on the 2. I think if I was a betting man, I would say that was a safety attempt.
We'll call that a failed safety then. Oh, yeah, we got the stat board here.
Yeah, we've cleaned up the stats. So on the King of the Hill Friday nights,
Oh, he chose to go all the way down. I thought he was playing on the side.
we had about 8 different stats we were trying to track, and I mean, that's impossible. So they broke it down, 4 simple stats.
Yeah.
Join us Friday.
I wasn't able to watch this last week's King of the Hill match. I normally get to watch every single week, but I was up north at the property, and there is no service of any kind up there. You're in the middle of nowhere, so I was not able. But Scott won again, right?
Yeah, it was Scott Cohen
Yeah.
versus Gary Vazca, and Gary gave him a run for his money at the beginning of the match, and then things turned a little bit. Scott ended up winning again. I don't believe he's going to be here next week, so it'll be interesting to see who might be 2 new contenders for Friday, King of the Hill.
So yeah, no, he's undefeated right now. But he had 1 break where he wasn't able to make it. Came back, won a few more. So looking for somebody to take Scott down. Wonder who it's going to be.
Yeah, we got to get somebody out there. I'm hoping Margaret Fifilova comes on down, or is she now Margaret Steyer?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I do believe. I should correct myself on that. I'd love to get Margaret down here to play Scott.
Dethrone him.
Might have to raise the minimum on the 2-player entry.
Well, no, yeah, because females are allowed to play King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah, there's no issue there.
If they win, does it turn into Queen of the Hill?
I think it's still king.
It's still king?
Yeah. King assumes no gender.
Oh. We're not getting into that conversation.
Envelope. Let's leave that one. So we're kind of bouncing around on this 2-ball here. This is going to be an interesting game. I don't see it clear out.
He's on the 2-ball. Yeah, there's not, I mean.
Take a look at the overhead briefly.
He could probably try to kick that 2 into the 4. I mean, there's a possibility. There's hope there.
But you want to get a hit. And with the 3
Yeah.
being tied up with the 9, I think you're okay. You just want to get a hit here. Don't give them ball in hand.
I say get a strong hit. Get that 2-ball moving down table and try and get that 1. He's jumping.
Oh, man.
So he's got to pop it up and have it come down. This is not an easy jump shot here.
Oh, he hit it?
Yeah, it was
Skimmed right over.
didn't have a lot of room for that ball to come down.
No. And it's tough to control those.
He did get the hit though, but it went into the drink. So ball in hand here for Mike.
This will be interesting to see if Mike goes offense and tries to break the 3 up.
I think he will, because it's there. I mean, you just got to come off that rail into it.
It's tempting to play another safe though. But what are you going to gain?
The thing is, when you're running into your next ball, you just kind of got to hope. Like, he's probably going to come off the side rail and try and push that 3 towards the side pocket.
Does the 3 go on the side? It might.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, that's
Yeah, so now he's gonna worry.
tic-tac-toe. Connect the dots. No problemo.
What is Jim saying? Pretty hard to put Colin down. He's dead on.
Colin, as in pockets? Let us know who you're talking about, Jim. Mark Bell does have a way. He still has a waiting list, so it sounds like the tournament's full, and there's people on the waiting list. But it's about a month away, so you never know.
So where are you trying to play this 5 in the corner?
I'm not even gonna guess.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till the cue ball stops and say upper right corner, Patrick.
Yeah,
How did you not see that?
I did not see that.
It's a little easier.
See, now he's on the wrong side to get onto the 6 unless he puts an amazing stroke on this ball. See where he goes.
Yeah, this is one of those shots that do you dare to put tons of inside left English on it.
I don't know,
it's not
because
easy.
he'd probably be looking at a scratch shot. Look at the stroke.
He went
came
around.
Yeah. I didn't think he really struck that well. I'm like, come with the stroke, come around, and he's on the 6.
What a great shot.
Yeah. Do we replay that one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, if he gets out here, let's take another look. That was a nice shot. Come 3 rails around, and he really had to hammer that.
You cannot miss the 6 after a shot like that on the 5.
Oh, and he rattled it.
All right, we're going to take a look at the replay now, just in case I end up grabbing another view here. What a great stroke on this. Bottom right, comes all the way around 3 rails, gives himself a shot on the 6.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch. Jim was talking about Scott Cohen.
Oh, yeah. 2 gloves?
2 gloves.
I think there's some... Yeah, his nickname is 2 gloves. I don't know why. Maybe Jim can explain it. I'll have to figure that out someday. Yeah, I mean, who else could take down Scott? Now, for anyone out there, it's Friday, 7:30 Central, Appleton, Wisconsin, here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard. You get a hotel. You get a gift basket. You're treated like a king even though you're a challenger. So if travel's an issue, you can come on down. There's a connected hotel, one of our sponsors in the upper left, Clarion. It shouldn't be an issue. So you can, come out, swim, bring the kids, wife, whatever.
I'd like to see Ray Southstrip give him a run for his money. I'd like to see that match, but Ray works
schedule.
he works on Fridays. So
who else can beat him? I mean, we got Mason, Kendall, John Fields, maybe. We got Sergio Rivas from Milwaukee. Just to name a few offhand, there's a lot of really good players. They just need to step up, challenge Scott, the current king of the hill.
Yeah, Jim says they better be an 800 to beat Scott. Not too many 800 players in the state.
Yeah, let's call Skylar Woodward.
Yeah.
I think he can do it.
Yeah, there's actually only a few in the country, I think, that are 800 or above. Not too many.
Yeah. So he's got a shot on the 7 here. I think you just roll up, take the 8 in the side.
Yeah, just hit it nice and soft and bounce up the rail just a little bit. I mean, even if you go long, you're still going to have a shot either way.
Just a touch. He used a touch of inside to bring it back. You know what? And honestly, you overhit it, you can shoot it in the corner. You underhit it, you shoot it in the side.
Yeah.
Mike's looking pretty good here.
Yeah, I think he's going to come all the way down in the corner here. Probably play the 9 in the side pocket. Ooh, that rattled in. I think his heart was racing on that one. 8 in the side to extend his lead again by 2. And there you have it. Mike takes a 3-1 lead in this race to 12.
Yep, he's feeling it. I mean, he's making shots. He's taking the opportunities that Vince gives him, and he's making good.
Playing like the reigning champ that he is, 5 weeks running. So, find out a little bit more about Vince here. What does he shoot with? He shoots with a Predator Icon Revo shaft, 12.9 diameter, and a medium Predator Victory tip. And then what else? Break cue is a Predator BK Rush. I've not shot with the BK Rush yet. I want to use one of those.
People seem to love them.
Yeah, I see.
They're everywhere.
I see a lot of them. I just have never used one.
They're like $800, you know.
$800 for a break cue. Yeah, that's putting down some money.
Yeah.
And jump cue, he uses a Predator Air Rush. So looks like Vince is a Predator man.
Yeah, I believe that's the exact same setup Tyler Steyer has. I know he's Predator with a. He also uses a medium Predator Victory.
Same tip.
Yeah. And I always wonder because the soft actually plays harder than most. So the medium must play almost hard. And we've all seen Tyler play. He has excellent draw and cue ball control. He makes it work. I'm thinking about trying it myself. Maybe move my soft up to a medium and see if I start miscuing.
Yeah, I like a medium tip. I don't use the soft tip.
But the Predator Victory soft is actually more of a medium than any other tip out there, hardness level wise. So it's kind of a soft medium.
And then we got Mike. He plays with P Shower, which I love. He's got the Rogue shaft, 12.4, which I think that's what I'm going to go. I'm going to move up to the 12.5 or 12.4.
Yeah. What do you have now?
It's like 11.7, and it's just a little too small.
For bar pool,
yeah.
You don't really want a super small tip, in my opinion. And you see a lot of pros actually moving up to a thicker tip, too, now.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to move up. So
unless you're Efren Reyes or a snooker player.
I tried playing with a snooker stick. MH sold me a snooker cue. I used it for quite a while. I enjoy playing with it. It's really fun. And to me, it makes it more challenging. It's hard using a snooker cue. Yeah.
All right, so that is not what Vince wanted.
Yeah, he's kind of locked himself from the 4 ball here. He's going to probably have to kick at this one rail and There's really no safety shot available to him.
No, I mean, if you can just kick it and just tap it to the rail and leave him a tough shot, I mean, that's all you can hope for now.
I think he's looking at the kick bank in the lower left corner here, which we'd have to put that one on the highlight reel. Oh, no, he's coming
100%.
around.
Two rails?
He's coming around 2 rails.
You know, and it is 9-ball, so it is slop.
Yeah, kind of off the mark there. Now, do you get brave and go for the 4-9 here? I don't think so.
No. I don't know. The 6 still doesn't go, so you do have to plan ahead here.
Yeah, he's looking at it right now. He's like, how do I fix that mess?
So with ball in hand, how do you get a shot on the 5 to break up the 6? That is the question right now.
Well, one, does the 5 go past the 8? Because
yeah, it's tricky to see. It
yeah.
really is.
You got a good angle on it. Can you look on the table and see if it goes?
It doesn't. I don't really. Yeah, it does not look like it goes.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty tricky. And look at this. Did I ask you if he's going to go for the 4-9?
You know what? I think in
is.
this, you kind of have to, right?
Roll the dice. I mean, the way he's got it lined up, it's very makeable.
I mean, if he misses it.
Oh, wow. Did not cut over. I like the shot. I think there's nothing wrong with taking that shot.
It's a good call. And when you think about it, it's kind of a 2-for-1. You know, you miss it.
Yeah, and he kind of got a bad roll because Vince has a good opportunity here to slide over for the 5-ball or get the right angle on the 5-ball to bust out the 6-8.
Got that right, Patrick.
See if he gets the right angle on this 5-ball. So I think the right angle here would be just a little bit up and to the left of where the 4's at. If he can kind of hold it, just slide it over a little bit. Then he can play the 5 and then come off the rail into it. Ooh.
Wow. Did you see that stroke?
Yeah, he really drew. I mean, he put a lot of draw on that. I don't know what the plan was there.
This is the second ball in hand in a row. So do you go for the 9 again?
No. I don't know.
I'm not going to even guess anymore. I mean, you know, it gets to the point where, you know, you just got to see what's going through Mike's head. What is he seeing right now? We got up there too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this view here. I think you probably try to play, well, I was going to say maybe the 5-8 combo, you know, just to bust it up. Because I don't think that 6 goes by the 8. He might just be playing to play it safe on the 6 here. So he's going to shoot the 5, and then you're going to see a safety shot here where he's going to push the 6 up to the top rail, kind of hide it behind the 8, unless it goes.
I like that.
But I don't think it does go. We'll see. Yeah, so he locked him pretty good right there.
That's a great save.
Yeah, so he played for the safe, which is a good strategy. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, now you broke up your problem ball, and your opponent's got to just get a hit. Maybe they'll make it, but if they give you ball in hand a third time, it should be over.
And are they playing 3-foul or no?
You know, I didn't ask. I do not believe so. Typically 3-foul. I mean, it can be played on 9-ball, but you would see that more on 10-ball with the Kings. But that is a great question. You never know.
Yeah, I don't think they even discussed it before the match, so I don't think we're going to see a 3-foul rule here.
They might not even be aware that Vince is on 2. You do have to let your opponent know when they're on 2 if you are playing that rule.
That is correct. I actually saw it at Derby City where somebody called 3-foul, and the guy said, well, you never called me on 2. So
I think it stays at 2, or does it start over?
Well, they called the ref over, and the ref says, did you declare 2 fouls when he hit it? Did you let him know? He's like, well, no, I didn't. He's like, well, then he's not out.
Right. Yeah, well, that's in the rule book.
Yeah.
If you play pool competitively, read that rule book. Leave it on the back of the toilet.
Or put it under your pillow, so when you're sleeping at night.
The pool fairy will leave some money in it.
You just dream about pool.
All right, so this is third ball in hand in a row. And Mike is opting to shoot the 6 all the way down, roll forward for the 7. I like natural follow for this. I mean, you could draw, but, this is a little more controllable. Oh, hit that a little thick.
Ooh, he didn't like that.
Pocket speed.
Yeah, he hit almost a diamond up, and it still went in, so he hit it right.
Yeah. So now the question is, because he didn't get on the right side of the 7, he's going to be flirting with the 9.
Oh, he ain't flirting with it. He's taking her to lunch here. I mean, he's going to run right into it.
So you got to hope that you get out for the 8 with a little top left maybe, and the 9 does not block you.
He's good. Yep. Hit it nice and confident to get the 9 out. I mean, he knew he was running into it, so just cleared it out. But, yeah, that's the scary thing. It could have rolled right in front of the 8, and that would not have been good.
Got it done. Hit that a little soft, but he's okay.
He hit that perfect. Look at he's straight in.
It did get an extra revolution than I thought it would.
Yeah, it just kept rolling. I thought he hit it soft, too, right off the bat. It looked like he hit it soft and it wasn't going to make, but it kept rolling.
Now, for you amateurs out there, as Earl Strickland would say, you want to play on the harder side of those shots because he could have rolled another foot and still had an easy shot on the 9. The only thing that would screw you up on that shot is underhitting it.
I think everybody's an amateur to Earl Strickland.
Yeah, I love his commentary. For you amateurs out there, you got to put a little draw on your money balls.
Did you ever see Joe Rogan's impersonation?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Oh, my God, is it hysterical?
If anybody in here hasn't, go look it up. Joe Rogan, Earl Strickland, after the stream, though.
Oh, yeah. He's like, a jump cue? What the is a jump cue? I don't frickin' jump.
Funny thing is, he does.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm not going to say he invented the jump shot, but he was like one of the first players on the scene that kind of really started utilizing the jump shot. But he's right. They didn't really have a jump cue per se back then.
So looking at this layout, nothing on the break.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a push shot here.
And what is a push shot, Patrick?
So a push shot is after the break, if you don't have a real good shot on your object ball, in this case the 1 ball, you can opt to push out, and basically you can hit the cue ball anywhere you want without worrying about driving a ball to a rail, and just position that ball where you want in order to give your opponent the option to either take that shot or concede it back to yourself. And so the trick is with that shot is you want to put it somewhere where you have a plan, but your opponent doesn't really have or see that plan.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved in a push shot.
So he is.
Or a push out.
I think he is pushing here. Now, where's he going to push to?
He pushed out to a jump, but
Yeah.
I do believe he might have an edge of the 1.
Yeah, he might be able to actually see this ball and cut it down in the right or the bottom right corner here.
Yeah, but you got to think. Say you take that crazy shot, you make the 1.
Yeah, where are you at on the 2?
Right. So you got to move yourself up from valley pool, bar table, and then think every shot needs to have a leave.
Yeah, and that's part of it too. Like sometimes you give your opponent this shot, right? And it could be kind of like a trap, like, hey, take the shot, but know that it's going to go nowhere.
Hey, Lisa. And he did come around. He would not have had a shot on the 2. Who knows? If he would have hit it a little differently. Thanks for the share, Lisa, and the like. Always appreciate it. Yeah, YouTube is not sending out the notifications. So, make sure you're subscribed over at the Mad Apple Extreme YouTube channel.
Fred Renner.
Hit the bell.
Thank you for the like.
Mr. Pickled Asparagus himself. I saw your Facebook post. It looked great.
Pickled asparagus.
Yeah, he finds asparagus in the ditch, I think, and then bottles it. And believe it or not, there is a lot of asparagus in the
ditch asparagus.
Yeah, if you're driving on like a country road and you have good eyes, there's asparagus all up and down the road, just free for the taking.
Did not know that. That's interesting. I'm gonna tell my wife to keep her eye out because I'll never see it.
Some people see it and some people don't. I don't look for it. I just buy my asparagus from Festival.
I'm going to be trying to look for it now because I love asparagus.
Oh, it's great.
Like putting a little oil on and we put this fire on it, so fire seasoning, and you grill it up or put it in a skillet. Really
you have to send me a link on that fire seasoning. Yeah, you throw it on the grill, let it just kind of simmer in that oil. beautiful.
Yeah, it's what's that seasoned shop? I don't know. It's over there by the mall. They got one. Pinsey Spices. It's Northwoods Fire. It's really. We put it on everything. Really good.
Sounds good. Maybe they can sponsor. Our current sponsors are Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame, the Clarion Hotel, which is attached, and obviously JP Shower Custom Cues.
Best cues in the biz.
They're right out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're in Appleton, about a half hour away.
Yeah, that's all I've ever owned was JP Shower. I bought one before they really were even selling them, I think.
Kevin, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, my first P Shower cue I think I got in like 94.
So Mike's asking us something. Let me...
Yeah, well, I'll step out of the booth real quick.
Yeah. See, he didn't ask us to ref a shot, so we can't really chime in on anything. We got carried away with Fred's asparagus. But yeah, they can't ask us if they do not call a ref during a shot. They cannot ask us afterwards for a ruling. They can go ahead, head over to YouTube and rewind it, but we can't make a call after the fact. Welcome back, Patrick.
Yeah, they were just asking if it was a good hit or not, but unfortunately, because they didn't call for a ref, we couldn't say one way or the other.
I was just telling everybody that. Yeah, now, I was also saying the players can sit down, bring up their phone, go to YouTube, and work it out amongst themselves. Because on YouTube, you can actually rewind 30 seconds, a minute. You can rewatch the shot. If it's still, undecided, it goes to the shooter.
Did you even see if it was a good hit or not? I didn't.
No, I was catching up on chat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But, if anyone's out there on YouTube, you can go ahead and rewind a minute. Let us know what you think. Obviously, it caused Vince to get ball in hand, and he then comboed in the 9, so it was a victory.
What was Fred chiming in about? He never bought what?
Asparagus. I'm telling you, he gets it in the ditch.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless he grows it in his own garden. But I'm telling you, there's people that just find them everywhere. You just got to know what to look for.
All right, so Vince takes a game back with the combo to put the 9 down. Okay, drops a ball in the upper right corner. Looks like the 4 ball. 2 ball almost went.
Thanks, Dan Olson, for the share.
The 1 ball just crept away from him.
Yeah, that's going to be a little tricky. Let's take a look at the Hall of Fame overhead and see. There might be an edge on the 1. This is another option where he could choose to push out if he so chooses. But I don't see too many other problems on this table.
No. Yeah, I think
Ray
probably push out.
Rayanne, sorry I didn't get back to you. I saw your message 3 hours later. Yeah, the weekly Sunday tournament always starts at 1 o'clock. Fong is running them.
Yeah, and it was filling up pretty quick. They had 24 players, probably about a half hour before we started here, so I'm sure they got a few more.
Yeah, they had 34 last week. That was $100 added.
That's filled pretty much, right?
I mean, 34? That's a real tournament. 34 players, 100 added, basically no green fees. So what happened there?
So he missed the hit, so it's going to be ball in hand.
Let's take a look at the replay because I saw a lot of balls move.
Yeah, he hit the 2 ball, went into the 7.
Okay, so he went for the jump.
Yeah.
Skinned the 2, hit the 7, ball in hand. All right. Back in the game.
Princess 67, Lisa Heckman. Appreciate the like and share.
I know we got Princess and Elisa, and we got Fred, both contending for the #1 fan tag. And I believe Kendall was going to do something like a hotel night, gift basket.
I think Lisa's been around longer than anybody. She's been here.
I don't know, but Fred makes some really good pickled asparagus. So, I mean, it's tough to, I don't know. Lisa, can you make asparagus?
That's what it's going to come down to?
Yeah. I joke, of course.
All right. It's got a tough little shot on the 3 ball here. He's going to have to slice this over.
Yeah. Hits it a little thick, but I think he's coming, he's sitting pretty good here. I mean, obviously Vince has a shot at the 3, but how do you get back to the 6 without a little bit of luck?
Well, I don't even know. Yeah, because you're probably running into the 8 here for sure.
So, you know, in my opinion, a 600, 700 player would play a safe on this, leave the cue ball behind the 8, and bring the 3 down table. But
Yeah, I mean,
do we have that kind of accuracy?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to play the safe here. I mean, if he,
It's not too tough. You just hit it kind of thick, a little to the left.
yeah, you just don't want the 3 sitting in front
There
of the
you go.
pocket.
Right there.
Oh, look at that. That's perfect.
See, Vince knows what's up.
It's a good shot there.
Now, that's the game. I mean, now unless Mike pulls something great out of his hat,
Going for a kick shot here. Oh my God! Oh,
very close.
Yeah,
very
but
good attempt.
Inch off the mark. That would have been nice.
So now Vince gets ball in hand after playing a great safety. Now, this is the thing you guys got to remember. I mean, if he just would have went for the 3, like most aggressive bar players would, he wouldn't have had a shot on the 6. He probably would have lost the match. Now, by playing that tight safety, he has ball in hand and a very good opportunity to win this match.
It's called controlling the table, and that's what you want to do in 9-ball. Control the table.
Darn right.
So he's going to punch down just below the 7-ball to get on the 6 here. Yeah, so I'm seeing...
Yeah, with ball in hand, you just want to naturally roll. You don't want to be straight in on the 6, and you want to be off the rail. That's pretty much your only goal here.
He's going to probably play the 7 in the opposite corner here. Or you could play it in the side, too. I like playing in the side because you can roll up onto the 8.
Well, he ended up a little straight, so it's going to be tough to pick where you're going on the 7 and get on the 8 now.
Yeah, I think that's why he's just going to roll forward a little bit and play this. But, you know, I never like playing balls on the side if I can avoid it, and he's drawn out of this. So maybe.
Well, he needs an angle to get back to the 8.
Okay, no, he's playing the 7 on
Yeah,
the side.
that looks pretty good.
Yeah. Now you just got to roll up.
Yep, this feels pretty natural.
Just got to hit high on the ball here. Trust that you won't scratch. I don't think he's straight enough to scratch.
We got a little chatter going on between Mike Gaines and Mike Lemire. Borderline unsportsmanlike conduct.
How many times did that 7-ball rattle? Yeah, and he did roll up. He would have been on the 8 and probably would have been out, but that 7 did not want to go down. Now he's got to come around 2 rails here. I don't think you can 1 rail this. He's going to have to come off 2 rails and get the cue ball.
Yeah, unless you can thin it in.
Yeah, well, he's gonna thin it in, come off the bottom rail and the left side rail.
Let's take a quick peek at the overhead just to get a nice idea. Yeah.
1, 2. Ooh, he got.
Oh, wow.
He got a roll there. And not an easy shot, though, here.
What do you do with that? You thank the pool gods and you make the 8. That's all you can do.
Yeah, he's going to run into the 9, though, so he's going to have to push it to the side pocket. If he doesn't run into the 9, he's going to have a hard shot. So he ran into it nicely.
How'd he hit that?
Yeah, pretty good, because now he's got a shot. If he would have missed the 9, he'd have been left with a tough shot.
Yeah, Mike's real fortunate here that Vince missed that side shot.
So I think that's the biggest lead we've had of the day is 3. So 5 games to 2 in favor of our reigning champ.
Take a look at the active 8-ball tournament that's going on right now. Every week, Mad Apple has 3 weekly tournaments. Sunday 8-ball 1 p.m., Monday 9-ball 7 p.m., and Friday 10-ball 7 p.m. Also, please head over to YouTube, subscribe to Mad Apple Extreme, and look out for the King of the Hill match, which is Friday at 7:30.
And if you're out there, please like and share. Help us out.
Yeah, appreciate it. And for some reason, YouTube is not sending out notifications today. Who knows why? But we've been notified by a few people, so it's not your phone, it's not you.
It's all out there in the ether, though.
It's the Google tube.
9 balls moving. So yeah, that's another rule. Are they playing 9 ball breaks a win, or spotting the 9, or only in the top 4 pockets?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm gonna guess that they'd be spotting it.
Either that or the top 4, because that's the house rule here. But that's another question we could have asked them. 3 foul rule, and does 9 ball on the break count, and if so, where?
Yeah, typically I ask that. I just forgot to ask today.
Yeah, I'm running on, I was here till about 2:30 in the morning, bar closed, and they had to cut the queued up invitational short because of time constraints on the finals match.
Yeah, I watched the last match. I got to catch a little bit of it. Mason had an awesome 4. It was like a bank 4-10 combo.
Yeah,
to win it.
I know. Right at the end,
yeah,
he won 7 in a row for that match.
Yeah, he was down 2-0, and his opponent was racing to 4, and he had to go to 7, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Mike Koala.
Yeah.
I call him Koala. It's Koala.
And then the Stone Mason was like, "All right, I've had enough," and just kicked it into gear and ran 7 racks. But that's what you can do, when you're a 680, almost 700 player. So
Yeah, you're not beating Mason. He's been traveling. He's been traveling the world playing real players.
All right, on the 2 ball here, going down in the corner, and then, let's see, how's he getting on the 3? I think he's got to kind of just leave it where it's at, and unless he can. I don't think he can draw his back to get a shot.
Yeah, I mean, if you put a little right on it, you might come around the 9, but, you're gambling. You're definitely gambling.
Yeah, he's got to leave this ball kind of where it's at. He was gambling with that.
He really did. He had to hit it a little thicker. Yeah, I'm sure Vince is happy with the opportunity and an actual shot.
Yeah, but where are you putting a 3 ball? I mean, this is still tricky. Because you can only play the 3 in the bottom 2 corners, but how you getting there?
Yeah, I mean, if you can stroke the 2 with some top, maybe you can come around. But
you
could play a safety as well on the 3.
Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna drop this 2 and then play some type of save. Get in position to play a save,
that was great.
Or make an excellent shot and take the 3 in the side. A little tricky to
How'd he
get
hit
there.
that?
Yeah, perfect speed. Hit it real confident.
Yep.
Not an easy shot there. And now he's perfect to get on the 4. Just a stop shot, really. Oh, he's really jacking up, though. Why is he jacking
Well,
up?
he doesn't want it to roll behind the 9, so you got to stop the cue ball. There's a little more angle than we can see.
Oh, he played it off the 7.
Now, did he? Or did that pocket just widen up for him?
Yeah, it's a big pocket with the 7 ball helping you out.
The funny thing is if he wouldn't have hit the 7, the cue ball wouldn't have traveled as much. I believe he overcut it a little to the right, which gives him a little longer shot on the 4 than he probably wanted.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could see that happening. When he's pausing on his pre-shot routine, I feel like he's giving it a little bit of right.
Yeah, and he was off the mark, pretty, because, I mean, even his leave, he's got nothing on the 5, so that was just not one of Vince's best strokes this match. Okay, just playing safe here. Does he get it up to the rail? Got to get it to the rail, and he does. Right on it, almost.
Yeah, it's an okay save. That's what we just call give him distance. If you see that your opponent's struggling, I mean, really, you just leave them long shots until they crumble.
Yeah, you're probably going to see a similar shot here by Vince. Unless he wants to get brave and try to slice the eyeballs off this 4 ball, which can be done.
I think I'm leaving it behind the 6. The cue. Just hope that the 4 comes down, maybe gets behind the 5. You either got to play a 2-way or you got to bank this for the win.
See what he does.
Yep. I think there might be a little frustration in there because I think he came out okay.
Yeah, not a good shot here for Mike, really. I mean, he could play a safety, but what is the safety?
As long as the safety means you get back to the table, it's successful. Especially at our level. Princess,
And
Lisa, they split it. Lisa and Josh split yesterday's big queued up invitational. I don't know, it's a little more complicated than just saying a split, but let's just go with that because that's what it looks like on the bracket.
Mark, what's up with you? How come you're not here playing in the pool tournament? Sunday 8-ball, where you at? We're here in the booth.
He's probably enjoying the 68-degree weather on his bike.
Yeah, or at the racetrack.
Oh, yeah. It's a good point.
What is Mike got going on over here? He's got the 4. Can he see it? Yeah, I think he can see it. He might have to spin around the 6 just a little bit.
Yeah, he's got the old jump cue out.
Yeah, and he only has to jump half a ball here, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, rattled it.
You know what, though? I'm sure he's glad he missed because look how far that 5 ball is.
Yeah, he's nothing good. He got a good roll, too, because Vince does not have a shot on the 4 here.
Are we going to see another jump? Stay tuned.
Jim said, Fred Spears are us. Great asparagus.
Yep. As I've seen on YouTube, he says, best ditch weed in the state.
Ditch asparagus, ditch weed.
Because it grows like a weed.
Probably looks like a weed.
Yeah, you can't tell. I mean, you really got to be looking. You know what's funny, though, is like you're on a state highway and you just pull over to the side. Cars are zooming by at 65, and you're picking the asparagus. I mean, that's
I think Eric Korb makes a good point. Says Vince just needs to take a break and clear his head.
correct. Yeah, we saw frustration on that bank shot.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to drop this game because then he'll be down 6-2. He wins this game, it's 5-3 in a very manageable race.
Yeah, you don't want to go down too far there.
But if I'm Mike, I want to take this game and put the pressure on. I mean, that's how you come out on top. You keep the pressure on.
Both players answered the questionnaire with, how do you feel about jump cues? They both like them. And you can see that because they both use them quite often.
All right, so he's a little straight on the 5 here. He's going to have to put a lot of top spin. And I sometimes manage to scratch on this shot here. And he avoids the scratch.
It slid.
Yeah.
He definitely wanted to come out there a little more. But he's got an opportunity. It's not that bad.
He's just got to make the 6 ball. Hit it right speed. He's gonna end up with good shape on the 7. Just got to make the ball. Don't worry about your leave here.
Just tap it in.
Yep. Well, he is gonna have to come off the top rail, not too hard, just medium speed, to get on the 7.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to make the shot. Take whatever you get, but make the shot.
Yeah, it's probably gonna come around 2 rails. 1, 2.
See, he tried to put too much on it. He put a lot of right.
Yep.
Ended up throwing the ball, and he came out looking perfect. Look at that safety.
Wow, the roll gods are in Mike's favor.
I am gonna have to look at the overhead here. Sorry, Kendall. Let's look at that. Get the protractor out.
Hey, what do you think about coming off the top rail and just hitting the 6 because it's wired in the corner?
Yeah, is the 6-9? Is it wired?
It's wired into the bottom left corner. You just got to hit the 6 ball. Come off the top rail and hit the 6, and this ball's going in.
You can see what he's got going on here in his head. He wants to hit the ball. You don't want to use a lot of English. You don't want to use a whole lot of speed. But you definitely, if you hit the 6.
Yeah, I'm just coming straight at it off the rail. I mean, it looks wired. I don't know, maybe.
Well, I mean, the Jerry Bryseth rule of physics here, if you hit the 6, it could throw the 9 off to the left, which may help in this case.
See, if I made this shot, I'm going to scratch.
Look at that.
Oh!
Yeah.
It was there. There was a gravitational anomaly on the table. That ball should have went in.
I mean, couldn't do much better than that. He got a hit on the 6. He went for the attempt.
Ray called it. He said it looks like it's going to throw short.
Yeah.
And it did. Well, Ray, that's why you're a 600 master player.
Now, if you would have hit it a little softer and hit more on the bottom of the 6, it could have thrown the 9 a little longer.
Looks like Lisa Heckman was a little disappointed she wasn't able to watch the final match.
We all are.
Yeah, we're sorry. It's got really late at night, and they decided to I don't know if they split the pot or I think Mason, I don't know what actually happened there.
Yeah, I mean, bracket-wise, it was a 0-0 match between Mason and Josh. And that's all we know.
Well, the pressure is going to be on Vince now. It's going to be 6-2.
Yeah, I think he left himself a little tricky here.
Oh, yeah, I guess the 9 is down a little bit. He does got to...
Let's look at the side view. You get a better angle. I mean, I know Mike's up 5-2, but you definitely wanted to come down another foot for this shot.
Yeah, because there's a worry about a scratch here possibly, but I think he's going to be fine here. Yeah, he's
perfect. Fine. Nicely done. Ray Southstrip, we were just talking about you, buddy. Was your ears ringing? We want you to come down and challenge Scott, although he won't be here this week, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But I do remember seeing something on Facebook about him going to Disney World. He's won so many weeks in a row. Might as well go to Disney World with the money.
Yeah.
He's going to win. He's going to need to win the rest of the year to pay for that. But sounds like a good time. All right, Mike's up to break, 6-2 in a race to 12. 9-ball here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin.
All right. Looks like the 3-ball drops, and he's going to have a shot. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, he's got a shot in the 1.
Does he have a shot? That is the question.
Let's look at the overhead, see if it's there. Is it 2 in the way? I can't really tell. He's got a shot.
Looks a little tight. I don't know if he can shoot that all the way down, but...
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, he's got it. He can walk it up as long as he walks it right.
Yeah, it just comes back, maybe a touch of bottom right, brings it back for the 2.
Could be a little tricky when it's just an inch off the rail. It's a very deceiving shot. When it's on the rail, it's kind of easier to judge how to hit the ball.
He knows. He's got to go for it. Like there's no, just making the 1 isn't enough. You got to come back for the 2 as well.
Where does that 1 ball end up? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can cut this in. Maybe you can't.
Well, from the side view, you can see there's some separation on the 1. I do believe that goes. But how do you get back to the 2?
All you got to do is come off the side rail. He'll be on the 2.
All you've got to do is come off the side rail, Patrick says. Let's see.
Yeah, just off the side rail, and he'll be on the 2, just like that.
Take what the table gives you. Don't try to be perfect.
Yep, and now he's got good opportunity to get on. This rack is pretty open right now.
Yeah, you tap this in, roll up for the 4.
Yep.
You want to leave an angle to get back to the 5. Other than that.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, it dropped.
Slow rolled it, and it does drop.
Did you see that ball?
I didn't until now.
It didn't look like it was going to drop, and then it just dropped.
You know, the pool gods are really saying, Vince, man, you're working hard. We're going to give you 1.
Yep. A little bit of draw here. Pull out and shoot the 5 in the upper left corner.
He's putting a lot of angle on his draw. Could probably use a lesson. You shouldn't have to jack up that much to draw the ball.
Yeah, see, now he might be a little straight here. I think he would have wanted some more angle to come off the top rail.
He did get it done, though, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, he might have to roll forward and maybe play the 6 in the side here because I don't see him coming off the top rail.
Yeah, let's see what he does here.
He was able to get off the top rail.
Oh, the 9 was rolling. No go.
Almost fluked it in.
We haven't seen that yet. You know, everyone says, I don't like playing 9-ball because people slop everything in. We haven't seen 1 slop shot yet.
Yeah, it's very rare to fluke a 9 in.
And this is $4.99 and under. If you're going to see it, it's going to be here.
See, he's got the bank on the 5. I think he is going to try to bank this in the side.
Next Friday, Ray? Well, Scott's not going to be here, but I'm sure if you've worked it out with Kendall, we're probably going to have 2 new kings challenging each other.
Yeah, I'd love to, Ray. I'd love to see you come up here and play Scott.
Yeah, he'll be back, though, in a week, I believe. I'm sure of it. 80% sure.
Does leave a shot on the 5. Yeah, the problem is a cue ball is probably going to be running into the 9 here, and it's going to kill the action on the ball. So do you play this, or do you... Yeah, you're going to have to.
I think you got to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, he can...
I mean, you hit this with good speed, you're going to get natural shape on the 6 in the bottom left corner there.
Well, and that's the difference between like a pro player and myself right now, because this shot right here, I'm probably just going to slam this 5 in and kind of take what the table gives me. But I think...
Right. Well, I mean, you don't have to slow roll it. You just got to cut it in.
Yeah, well, yeah, because if you slow roll it, you run into the 9 and you got nothing.
Low,
on the
medium
6.
speed here.
Let's see what happens here.
Well, you hit it hard.
Hit it hard.
I think you might have been going the carom on the 9. I believe that's what he was trying to accomplish there.
Ray's flexing his muscles.
Skid.
Coming up. The people's champ.
I think you got a skid on that, Ray. I don't know. Maybe. Don Bowden, if I didn't tell you, thanks for the like, man. I believe he's going to be back here today, right?
Yeah, he's playing this week again. I think he's been up here now 5 weeks. Don, how many weeks has it been?
I don't know if he's still in there. That was an hour ago. But, yeah, he's been playing forever. Don's been doing real well. Very confident.
Mark Bell says, #not the people's champ. Is that what you're saying,
yeah,
Mark?
Mark is anti-skid. I don't know.
Well, Mark, you play Ray, and I'll place a bet. And, yeah.
Yeah, what you going to do? Let's look at our world-renowned dual view.
So what's he doing here with the 5?
Never duplicated.
I think he's trying to bank this, but he might double kiss. He did double kiss it.
He double kissed it all right, Patrick.
That was a big double kiss because it put it right in a drink.
Speaking of drinks.
Would you need a drink?
No, I'm good. We'll wait. I mean, I think Vince should take Eric Korb's suggestion and maybe after this match, when he gets up at the table, when it's his turn, maybe take a break, 2 minutes. Go get a drink of water, walk around the block, whatever it takes. Clear your mind. It's not that bad. It's a race to 12, and this is 9 ball. You can rip off 3 games in like 10 minutes. So
yeah, Mike's got a small window here to get on the 6, unless he's playing for the bank shot, which the 8's kind of in the way of the bank, so he's got to play a pretty tight window here.
Mark Bell complaining some more? What do you mean? We've been saying your name over and over and over, Mark. We've been reading all of your chat messages. I expect a super chat from you next. Okay, Mark, so when you're looking at your phone, in the bottom by the chat, there's a thing that looks like a $sign. Click that something, you know what I'm saying? And then give us something. Otherwise, we will start to ignore you.
I think Mark's just not paying attention.
No,
he saw a squirrel, and he, because I think we've literally mentioned him every time he's hit us up here.
Every single time. Ring that bell. Notification bell.
Ding.
No, Mark, I'm sure he's out there enjoying the weather. Hey, Mark, guess what? So Fong calls me earlier and says, guess you don't need to run the tournament anymore. So it's a good thing you didn't volunteer for that.
You looking at a combo shot here, or is he playing safe? Ooh, he's trying to carry him into the 7.
Number 2 carom.
Yeah.
I like that we're seeing advanced shots.
Well, here's his opportunity. I mean, this is a very manageable out here. If he does not get out here, he's going to be in trouble, but I'm saying Vince is out here.
Yeah, I mean, if you make this shot,
Yeah, hit it nice.
You just roll this out for the 8. Make sure you get on the right side of the 8 here because you want to just roll forward and come out for the 9 or draw, but you just don't want to be too tight on it.
Yeah, you can literally get on any side of the 8 here and still be able to get on the 9. So just
you can make this difficult though. See, he got on the right side. If he wouldn't have put a little bit of right on that, he would have had to go 3 rails for the leave.
See, he's gonna have to come off the top rail now, though.
Yeah, a little more than he wanted.
Yeah, he made this a little tricky.
He did. See, you can make it tricky either way.
I mean, he could roll forward too and come around 2 rails, like come around the 9.
I think that's the way to shoot this.
Yeah, but you're risking a scratch because you got to put a little bit of follow on it. So he's gonna draw out of it. Yeah.
So I think I like the actual top, but you know what? Look at that. It worked out perfectly. You can't ask for much more.
Yep. I'm betting this 9's going down, and Vince is taking a game back in a well-needed game here. So yeah, I like how he played. I like how he drew out of it. I think going forward 2 rails. I think you're flirting with danger on that shot. Maybe.
Cue ball just came flying at the booth.
They're throwing balls at us.
I think he was trying to jump full cue with the Mucci, and it almost hit Mike Lemire in the head.
I didn't think we were that bad.
Well, they're not listening to us. No one is really. I mean, there is a mute button, guys. If you can just put on some jazz in the background, mute it, and watch pool. I mean, we don't judge.
Yeah, you got to listen to us. Jim says, "Nice out."
There's MH, the Patin Penglaze in the upper right corner of the screen, just roaming around.
Yeah, MH he'll be at my house on Wednesday. I'm getting some new felt. I'm gonna try out that championship cloth stuff that they're using on the table right now. Actually, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Should be real nice. I like the championship. I mean, if you can't get Simonis and the price is too high due to their floods and shortages and all that, I mean, championship tour edition is a fine replacement. Plays almost identically.
Yeah, I like it. I played on it, and I mean it's very fast. It's just like Simonis, you know?
It's great cloth. And I believe it's a little more durable, and it's a little bluer, so it lasts longer.
Well, I'm sure I'll put it to the test because I wear the cloth out pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely practice, and that's good. If I had a table at home, I'd probably practice.
It's hard. Like some people think, oh, you got a pool table, you play all the time, but it's hard if you're just playing by yourself. You know, to get down there and just shoot for an hour or so.
Chris Foldiak, man, oh man, haven't seen you for quite a while. Thanks for the like, Chris.
Playing it safe there, and I think he got there.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. If you have a table, it doesn't have to be the best of the best. But you could just do some drills. Keep that stroke going. Shoot straight in shots. Shoot the Mighty X.
Learn your angles and your tangent lines. And start putting it together. So he does got a shot on the 2 here. Rattled it.
Man.
Oh, we got it. The pool gods save his life right there.
Again.
Yeah, and now this rack is looking pretty good. He's going to come off the rail up to the 3 in the opposite corner.
Now, these balls that are in the pocket like that, they're tricky.
Ooh.
He hit that real well. So, a lot of people would try to go off the rail first. They'd hit it too thick. I mean, there's so many different ways to hit a ball that's in the pocket.
Yeah, I'm just drawing on this and sliding it over. He's coming off the rail, which works great.
Yeah, Jim, when you shoot an opponent, it's a whole different game. But and I'm going to stick to this. A lot of good players say, you don't need to practice. I don't like practicing. That's all BS. All the best players in the world practice.
Put in the work.
Yeah, they're nonstop practicing because it doesn't matter who the opponent is. If you can have faith in your fundamentals and your stroke and you can make the shots, the confidence comes with that.
Yeah, and when you practice, you're not just like, breaking and running a rack. You got to set up the same shot and hit it like 20, 30 times.
Right.
The same exact shot.
Yeah.
And get confident, move on to the next one.
I think there's very little practice in just playing by yourself. You have to be focused enough to do drills.
Ooh, that ball. A little unfortunate there, but I think he's got it all the way down. Not an easy shot when the cue ball's right on top of the object ball and you got some distance.
Yeah.
Can be very deceiving.
I think it's doable. We got, what, 7 in the corner, 8 in the side?
Yeah, I like playing the 8 in the side. I think he's rolling forward here, though. But I like trying to stop this ball. Or he's thinking about it.
I mean, you can see the angle. You don't want to miss. So what is he thinking? Is he thinking, should I just play a safe?
No.
Is the confidence level affecting him right now where maybe a safe is his best option?
Yeah, I mean, he could roll the cue ball over behind the 9, send the 7 down table. But I think he's putting his shot in.
Yep. Doing the safe, but I don't think he's... Is it going to get behind the 8?
I think he's good. Oh.
I do believe he got there.
Yeah, he's there.
So, Mike...
But Mike is going to go airborne here.
What does he use for a jump cue?
I think he uses a pea shower. Let's go check out...
the Predator Air 2. So they both use a Predator Air 2. Or Predator Air Rush on Vince's side. Air 2 on Mike's side. I personally like the pea showers.
That's what I got, was the pea shower. I like the tip on it. Really hard phenolic tip.
It gets the job done. You know, I have a jump cue, and lately I've just been actually doing better with kick shots.
Wow, just missed it. That looked good.
Well, he left him an opportunity here. Vince has got to take this opportunity and run with it. Now, how do you get on the 8? You're talking 1, 2, 3 rails?
Yeah, I like getting on the left side of the 8 and taking the 8 in the upper right corner. If you play it for the left corner, which is natural, it's more natural, you're flirting with the 9 ball.
1, 2.
Yeah, he's going to say, I'm going to play it in the side.
Yeah, and that's a little tricky. I mean, do you bank this now? I mean, I can't even begin to try to
you gotta bank this.
Where he's going to be shooting things. So Ray Southstrip says, what's a better nickname for Mark Bell? Mark Ballerina or Mark Tinkerbell? Let us know, guys and gals out in YouTube and Facebook world. I am staying neutral on that, Mark.
Ooh, he almost cut it in the side.
That would have been, look, he would have had a nice shot on the 9. That was a great choice. Cut it a little thin, though.
Now, what do? Do you slice this in? I mean, makeable. Hard to cut it all the way down. And the bank shot is not really there unless you're banking it down in the corner. I don't think you can bank this in the side without double kissing here.
Yeah, I mean, is the cut's there in the side. A little bit of right English, it'll come right over for the 9. That's what I would do. Uh-oh.
It's a small pocket. Let's see.
Jeff says he likes both.
That was a nice shot.
Mark Bell says ding. You know what I like, Mark? I like Mark click the bell in YouTube bell. I like that one. Got her done. Great shot in the side. Perfect leave on the 9. We have 7-3. Mike Gaines. I got Mark on the brain. Mike Gaines one more game.
Race to 12, so he's getting up there. He's past the halfway point.
He is. Does it get easier or harder?
Well,
I think we have a player break.
Who was talking about that earlier in the chat?
Yep, player break. We got Vince going for a little fresh air. We got Mike Gaines going for a little fresh air. And now you got to listen to us. Sorry. And we'll put you on maybe the pool room here. You can watch them leg on table 8, our original streaming table.
I think Ray's trying to settle the debate with Mark's nickname. He's going with Tinkerbell.
I'll put one vote in calling him Tinkerbell from now on. You know, Ray, I can't do that. As much as Mark gives me trouble, he's kind of a pain in my ass every single time I see him. I can't call him Tinkerbell, man. It's just not going to happen.
Mark's a good dude.
Oh, you know why, Mark? Because YouTube isn't sending notifications out to people. So you go over to YouTube, you subscribe, and then you got to hit the notification bell and choose all. And I have all that done, and not one notification went to my phone today. So I believe YouTube's having issues with the notifications. So really, everybody should follow on Facebook and subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube, because then you'll get 2 notifications, and if one fails, you got a backup plan. And the pages over on Facebook are The Open Stream and Mad Apple Extreme. Go over there and hit follow. Only takes a second.
Do some more player fun facts here. Table sizes. Looks like, is this Vince over here on the left?
Yeah.
Yep. He likes the 7-footer, the bar box table. And Mike likes the 9-foot table. What do you like, Chris?
I like a 9-foot Brunswick with 4.5-inch pockets.
So I love playing on the 9-foot, but I own an 8-foot table. And I like playing on the 8-foot table just so when I transition to the 7-foot table or the 9-foot, it's not much of a...
You hit everything hard?
No.
Oh.
I'm still struggling on a 9-foot table, though. Really.
I think a 9-foot table allows you to let your stroke out. I feel like I'm always cramped up on a bar box.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't struggle on an 8-foot table at all.
I love 8-foot.
But
bring 8-foot back.
When I go to the 9-foot table, man, I don't adjust well to it, I guess.
Bring it back. So here's a really nice fan letter from our current queen, Veronica Lyon.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, none of that was for you. Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't mentioned.
Nope.
My feelings are hurt.
Got Nick like Senior walking by, giving us a thumbs up. At least I hope it was a thumbs up. Yeah, so Veronica's super sweet. She writes this letter.
Oh, wait.
Mails it out. Gives us a tip. Me and Mike Gaines.
Look at what we got over on the table. Kendall doing some bank shots for us.
Well, nobody wants to see that.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Do we?
I want to see it.
Let's vote. Do we want to see Kendall? Yeah, why not?
Put Kendall up there. See what he's got.
I do believe Kendall's going on vacation.
Kendall's taking vacation?
Yeah.
He needs one. He works harder and more hours than anyone I know. He's always out here.
Oh, he made that 8-rail bank. Did you see that? That was perfect. Let's do a replay on that.
We're going to do a replay. See if we got it.
All right. There's nothing fishy about this shot, guys.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4, 5. And then?
Oh, he used his stick.
Oh, what is that?
He used his stick. Yeah, no.
Kendall's over here smiling like a...
He's laughing. I thought he actually made it. No,
I knew. If you're one of those clever, bank artists, you can kind of use your stick on a nice long follow through to aid your shot in.
See, Jeff, the tool is capable of calling Mark Tinkerbell. The tool.
Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. I try to stay neutral with Mark because, don't want to push him too far. I got to run a tournament once in a while. Low stress side.
Yep.
So we got Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame up on the screen. If you're not a member, head on over to that website there, wibhof.org. Stands for Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame.org. And become a member. The best deal is the $40 5-year. You get all kinds of stuff. He sends out like random drawings and prizes to people. You get to nominate for the Hall of Fame. Who gets inducted every year? You get a vote. I'm sure there's a ton of other things. The banquet
at the end of the year is an awesome tournament.
You're allowed to go to the banquet.
That's ran by John Kramer. Does an awesome job running the Billiards Hall of Fame, which is an awesome thing because if you do get selected, your name is forever cemented into Wisconsin history. So
this number is way off. This is so old. But what do you get with the membership? You get to vote. You get to nominate. You get to go to the awards dinner that you mentioned, Patrick. You get to play in the Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame tournament and eligible for the monthly prize giveaways. He gives away like old socks and stuff like that. I don't know. No, it's really good stuff. Signed merchandise, chalk, even cues. I won a cue on the first year.
Looks like our players are back, ready to go. You won a cue from the Billiards Hall of Fame?
Yeah, the first annual.
What kind of cue was it?
It was a peace shower.
Peace shower. It's my favorite cue. I love everything they make.
Yeah, and they make great cues. A lot of detail. They're out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. If anyone's in the area, I recommend you go over there and just check out their showroom.
And I know they've won Cue of the Year one time. It was 2 years in a row, which is a huge accomplishment because there's a lot of cue makers out there that submit for Cue of the Year. And there's some amazing cues that get submitted for that. And Peace Shower, I know for sure, has won it twice. Now, I don't know if they just won it recently. I think they had a really nice cue they made. Had like 1,200 inlays or some crazy number.
Oh yeah,
it was crazy looking.
Well, and the Peace Shower Rogue is an amazing carbon fiber shaft, and it's really neat because if you drop it on the table, from like a few inches, it doesn't make that twangy sound like most of them, like those plastic hollow ones. It actually sounds like wood.
Yeah, and when you're hitting a ball, it almost feels like a wood shaft too,
right.
Which is nice.
Just low deflection. And you don't have to worry about getting a ding on it when you drop it during one of those late night stupors at the bar.
So it looks like we are still waiting. I think Mike is waiting on Vince. And Vince is back. I think ready to get back in action.
And we're off. Mike gains the break. Hits it pretty solid. I think we're going to see a carom here, 1-3. If he's feeling froggy, which, I mean, at 7-3, I think you got to go for this.
Yeah, that's the right shot. I mean,
if you hit it right, you'll come out and most likely have a shot. It's tough to put left on this, though, but you could come around 2 rails.
See how he ends up here. Oh, he's just playing safe. So, good shot there.
I mean, it's a smart play because the leave on the 2 was tough, so I was...
Yeah, and if he gets a ball in hand here, I mean, look at the table. Everything is, there's no problems on this table at all right now.
Nope. I mean, Vince has got to jump. So this is, you know what, Mike, that's kind of mean. The guy goes outside, takes a breather, and the first thing you do to him is give him a jump shot. Now, if he misses this or gives him ball in hand, Vince is going to be right back into that stress state.
Yeah.
That is that's heavy mental games.
Well, he does got the jump cue out. Got to jump it in the side. It's always tricky jumping into the side pocket.
Ray Southstrip says, Tink and Tool, tag team, back again. I think that was an old rap song.
Should have put some musical notes on that because now it's in my head.
Yeah.
Tag team, back again, checking a lick. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all I know. A lot of bass.
Whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
That's
or
the
jump.
song.
Yeah, you can't forget crisscross. Everyone was wearing their pants backwards for a year.
That was crazy. I remember that.
I think I was living up in Florence, Wisconsin. We were still tight rolling our jeans, so I can't make fun of anybody.
I don't think I ever tight rolled my jeans.
It was the thing to do, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
No.
It looked horrible.
Yeah, it did.
Big ass shoes, white socks, and balloon jeans because they're tight rolled. I mean, why didn't somebody tell me? I was just trying to fit in with them.
That wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, well, that's the up north thing.
So did we? Well, I think we just missed a great shot.
We did.
Chit chatting about.
I didn't miss it.
Way to go! He made that jump shot.
Yeah, that break.
Did we get a replay?
That little bit of a break. No, we did not. I blame you for that. Actually, I blame Ray for that.
Well, see, here you go. Now, here's the opposite to what you were saying. Vince was, left with a really tough shot coming off of his break, but made it. And now if he runs this rack, what does that do?
That's confidence for days.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be feeling it, and he's got the perfect angle to get on the 4 here. Just come off the rail, right in line, looking good. Pull back a little bit. He'll be on the 6, no problem. He's just got to make these shots. I mean, everything is just sitting there for him right now.
Yeah, this is doable. I mean, I would have liked a little more angle, but honestly, just stun this, come off the rail, just be in the middle of the table. You're fine. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, he's got a nice little angle to come off the rail.
It's right in the middle of the
He
table.
does got to put some inside English on this, though, so he doesn't roll away from the 7. He's got to put some inside to come back up. And anytime you put inside, the shot becomes missable.
Yeah, let's see what he does. I mean, some people like doing 2 rails for these, but
Oh, he does see
too much.
too much. Yeah, I like putting the inside and just coming off one rail because you can control the speed a lot better, I think. Now he's looking at a bank shot here, or maybe getting saved somehow, hiding behind the 8 or the 9.
I mean, I'll be honest. The 2 rails was the right shot, I do
I
believe.
think he's playing safe here.
Just got to control the speed. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, Mike can see the 7.
Yeah, he can see it, but can't do. I mean, can attempt another save here. Is all he's got really. That'd have been nice if Vince got out of that rack. Been a big confidence booster.
A little twist on the stroke there. Did you guys notice that?
I did not. Ooh. Pretty sure you can see the 7. Can he cut? It does go, but can he get at it? The ball's in the jaws here. Yeah, I think he can get at that. Corey Nelson, appreciate the like.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you, kind sir.
Jim says, great shot. I'm assuming it was the jump shot on the 1. Makes the 7. He's not messing around. This is not a bad shot, honestly. It's about a 40-degree cut. Roll that baby in. Come around. 2 rails. 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I got to control the speed here. Nice and medium. Don't go too slow. Don't go too hard.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of English on this. You just need to hit it.
You don't need any English on the shot.
Well, if you use a little right, you'll at least come to the middle of the table. You don't want to end up by the side pocket.
Ooh. He's not going to like that. That's we call that selling out, I think, because Mike's got a pretty easy shot here to get on the 9 and.
Well, and that's the beast of 9 ball, right? I mean, you can make 8 trick shots in a row.
Yeah, Vince did all the work in that rack. I mean, he did all the work, and Mike's going to get the reward for it, though.
And someone can finish that sentence in chat. I'm not going to do it. I know you guys know. You can make 8 trick shots in a row. And I'm going to leave it there. Someone's got to finish. Let's see who wins. Mike with another one.
So what do we got? 8-3 in favor of Mike.
8-3. He's got 4 more to go, and the match is over.
That is the biggest lead of the day. Oh, we don't got the big screen up today, huh?
No, the projector ball burnt out.
No.
They're like $400.
For the bulb?
Yeah, just for a bulb.
You could get a whole new projector or one eye for that.
No,
No?
not these projectors. They cost like anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, no. I actually said the same thing to Kendall, and he showed me. He's like, "Well, I can get this one for $14,000." I'm like, I think a $300 bulb's the way to go.
Yeah, definitely. I thought those one eyes I thought you'd get them for a few $100.
No, it's expensive.
Wow.
Well, you can get like an office one, but you need something that's like 1080p.
Well, yeah, that's what I was talking about, like an office one.
Yeah.
Also, that's like movie quality then.
Well, yeah, because if you do office quality, it's going to be very pixelated. You want something that's at least 1080p. I mean, if you try to go 4K or 8K, I'm telling you, you're spending $16,000.
You're using all that 1080 Pi 4K crazy talk. I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about.
Well, not everyone has a tube TV at home like you, Patrick.
I don't even have a TV. I have a pool table.
Well, how do you watch the Bucks and the
I don't.
Packers and the Brewers?
I got my phone to watch King of the Hill, and that's about it. No, I have a TV.
I mean, honestly, world might be a better place with a little less TV. I'm not going to fight you on that one.
Jim says you only get what you pay for. Absolutely true.
Well, I believe that safety was not good, leaving Vince a shot on the 3 and a good opportunity here to make something happen.
Yeah, but he's going to have to pull back, I think, on the shot, because unless he wants to run into the 5, he could run into the 5 and use it kind of as a stopper.
Not a bad idea there.
Yeah, run into the 5, and then he's just hope it don't get in the way.
He put a little pace on that, I'll tell you what.
He played the shot right, but man, it just rolled. Or no, I think the 4 goes past it.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close. He's aiming it.
It's a small pocket right now.
He did. He was snookered, and you know what? He tried for the save. And honestly, this isn't too bad. I mean, obviously you want to lock him up, but
yeah, I think Mike's going to come back here and just play another save on him. He's going to send that 4 kind of back up table. Or maybe not.
You might just be able to make it.
I didn't think you could make. Well, you could make it, but yeah.
Yeah, you needed to hit that thinner to not scratch, and then go 2 rails back around for the 5. But easier said than done. I've never missed a shot in the booth. Patrick has.
I'm probably the only one that could miss a shot in the booth. I'd find a way.
Jim Moon says you only get what you pay for. Yeah, that's true. And in this case, I think if we got a new bulb and maybe just turned it off once in a while, maybe we could make the thing last.
Where were you 2 minutes ago when I brought that up?
No, I was just. Oh, you brought up that you get what you pay for?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm in my own world. Hey, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, sleep's a crutch. Nobody needs sleep.
You better be here next week because Kendall's on vacation. We're going to need somebody.
What is going on next week?
Well, the King of the Hill, and then the King's Court on Sunday. King of the Hill is on Friday, 7:30. Make sure you head over to YouTube, subscribe, and hit that bell.
I always got something. Oh, it's Father's Day next week, huh?
Well, then this is going to be a little weird.
Oh, man.
Maybe that's why, Scott's going to Disney World.
Yeah, Father's Day. We're gonna have to talk to Kendall.
We're gonna have to figure that out. Make sure that everybody's going to be able to make it on Sunday.
How does that sneak up on you? I didn't even realize it was Father's Day next week. Good thing I checked the calendar.
Well, the older you get, the more you don't really care about birthdays or anything. My kids are older.
What's a birthday? Oh,
Jackie, thanks for the like. Appreciate it.
Only your mind lets you sleep. I like that. You have to put a stroke on it here, and he did, and look at that shot. Get a replay on that shot.
Man, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
he struck that well.
Got around 3 rails. You really got to hit the ball square when you put a stroke on it like that.
Honestly, that was a great shot. One of the best shots of the match. When he drains this 9, we'll switch over to the replay here.
Yeah, let's look at it.
I'll let it play a couple of times because that was a little short. But, it didn't look like he put a whole lot of speed on it, but look at the action he got.
Watch him follow through, though. That's the key to the shot.
Follows through, nice straight stroke, a little bit of top right, goes 3 rails, comes down for the 9. Pretty darn awesome. I'll watch it one more time. Look at that.
Ray's saying, what do you mean when you say hit that bell? We're not talking about hitting a ding or a mark bell. We're talking about clicking the thing that looks like a bell, and that'll.
Well, Mark kind of looks like a bell too.
Jeez.
I don't
Come on.
know.
Mark ain't in the booth to defend himself.
Yeah. That's it. What are you going to do? You're not here.
Well, I think Ray just punched Mark through the YouTube chat with a fist.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can only call Ray Skidmark so many times before he gets back at you. I'm sorry, South Strip. Not Skidmark. What was I thinking?
South Strip, the people's champ. Coming from Chris the Tool.
All right, looking at this table, the one maybe goes.
Nah, I don't know. If it does, it's really tiny.
It's pretty easy safety. Just roll up, freeze the cue ball to the 2, and leave the 1 on the left rail.
Yeah, he's got to hit it nice and soft with a little bit of follow, and he'll be able to
I think I like that.
get on the 2. I like that shot, too. Well, I agreed with you one time today, at least.
Well, it's not a competition.
I know.
Okay, so I do believe he went for the shot.
Got to roll.
Oh man, look at that! It's beautiful. Yeah, what are you gonna? Can't complain about that one. I think you're just kicking. You're kicking long and hoping something happens. You know, honestly, if you hit the 1, you're probably gonna get safe.
Kicking or jumping? I think he's going to jump here.
See, now I kick this, but that's only because I feel like I can kick better than jumping sometimes. Well, I mean, okay, so if you jump this, the goal here is just to get a hit.
Yeah, or he could be trying. No, I don't even think it does go in the corner if you bank it. Yeah, you're just going to go for a hit here. And you got to be careful. So this is one of them jump shots where you got to be careful because it's likely to go off the table here. See if you can keep it on the table.
That will be ball in hand.
And Jackie, thank you for the like. Really appreciate you.
Weren't we here when I just said that?
It just popped up on the screen. How did you just say that?
I think you're slipping.
I could be.
I'm messing with you.
Wait.
I was just replaying the last like. Just.
Oh, man.
I had
That's
to get
evil.
you back for that little.
I'm like, what just happened? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
Technical people, we always have the upper hand.
Yeah, don't take advantage of me. Jeez.
Yeah, can I borrow your phone?
All right, nice shot there on the 2 ball.
Jim, thanks for the like.
So now do you hit this nice and slow, or do you try and come off the rail here? I think if you come off the rail, you're going to be out of shape.
You know, honestly,
I think you just got to slow roll this in.
you might have to roll it. See how much left he put on that?
Yeah.
So that he was using the cling, the natural physics between two of the balls touching, and with the left it threw the 2 to the right a little bit, so he widened that shot. It's really a technical shot. It's kind of neat.
And rolled it slow.
Well, you have to. You can't throw a ball with with a lot of speed.
Oh, we have a new foul or foul. I can't talk, man.
Eric James Weber,
welcome to the club.
Thanks for following over on Facebook. If you get a chance, head over to YouTube and hit the subscribe and hit the mark bell.
Hit the mark bell.
And click the all. Even though they're not sending notifications out for some reason today, it will work again. I have faith.
All right, probably just a stop shot here. Get you nicely on your 5.
Yep, that'll work.
Roll forward.
Roll forward. It'd be nice to have a little angle so you can get on the 7 easy. That would be the goal here.
Well, see, this is one of those shots where, sometimes you can't tell. He might have angle and he can play the 6 in the same pocket, or he will just follow and play it in the opposite.
Right.
I mean, to me, it looks like he's just going to follow and.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of jacking up on it a little bit.
He's going to follow just a little bit. Yeah.
So it's interesting that both of these players shoot with a little bit of a angle. And what I'm saying is they jack up the back end of their cue a little bit instead of playing level cue. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Fundamentally, you want to have a level cue.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. His cue is up a little bit.
Well, on the last shot especially, this one's
Yeah.
a little more level.
Look at that shot. Rolls nicely onto the 7.
But they say for like every 5 degrees that you raise the back end of your cue, the percentage of you making the shot goes down.
See, now this shot, you could stop it, which I don't like because then you're going to have to make a nice shot to get on the 9. But if you draw this shot and come above the 8 and you play it down in the corner or in the side, it's going to be a lot easier to get on the 9. So you could do this 2 different ways, really.
I mean, it's straight in. He can do whatever he chooses.
So he just kind of stops.
I like that. And he's just going to draw it back for the 9. At least that's what I would do personally. I mean, I don't see what you gain by trying to force follow this.
Yeah, no, you're gonna draw this back.
So look at the jacked up nature of this draw shot.
Yeah, but look at how well it worked.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know, when you get used to something, you get used to something. But I took a lesson from Matt Strong, and he taught me that if you keep the cue level and just hit lower on the cue ball, you'll get twice as much as action as that with less power.
Absolutely, that's something that Darren Appleton taught me that. Because I used to, just like Mike shot that draw shot, that's how I used to draw. And then Darren showed me get that cue really level and just hit, because you can hit a lot lower on the cue ball than you really think you can hit.
Right, exactly.
But just make sure your stick is chalked, though.
Yeah, I mean, you need chalk, you need to maintain your tip, and you need to have a good stroke. You can almost hit almost to the table.
You got to follow through with it, though. That's a big thing with that draw. You gotta follow through.
Well, see, and that's the difference. And now, if you try to work on fundamentals like that, your win percentage is going to go down for a while, but then you'll shoot up 50 points.
Well, a lot of people, a lot of players I see draw, when they're going for that nice draw like Mike just made, they won't follow through and they kind of
it's like a jabby. Yeah, it's almost like a masse.
Yeah, a punch shot and
we're not trying to be too harsh here to either one of the players. It's just I'm just throwing some stuff out there that I've learned from some master players. So don't take that to heart.
So starting off with ball in hand. It's a weird little rack here. I think you're taking the 1 ball, playing the 2 in the opposite corner. Or no, he's looking at playing it all the way up.
Yeah, I mean, when you got ball in hand, you've got some options here. I think I would just shoot the 1 in the upper right and just slide over for the 2 in the same pocket.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the easiest.
Yeah, I mean you can play the 1.
I mean, the 5's in the way, so you know he's figuring, okay, I'll go this way and then draw out of it. That might be smarter because you don't want to scratch.
Yeah, he's going to draw out of this, which look at that.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. He got
Really
where he
nice.
needed to get. I mean, it was one of those 2 options, and it depends on.
Now it's just a little 1 pocket here.
What
he's going to play the 2, 3 in the same pocket, and then the 5 in the opposite corner.
Yeah, this is a beautiful layout here. I mean,
yeah, the only tough shot right now is the 8 ball. That's it, and that's not even that tough of a shot.
Going from the 7 to the 8, nice 2 rails, maybe 3. I like it. I can see it. He wants to leave an angle on this 5, and he did. Perfect. So he's going to go off the left rail there with a little top.
And a great thing about this angle is, and this is what you always want, because when he comes off the rail, he's going to be going in line with the 6, right? The cue ball is going to be going right towards where he's shooting.
Yeah, it's in line. You're going towards the cone of the shot.
Yeah, you're not coming across it.
Right.
So anytime you can do that, your window of air is much bigger.
Well, I mean, look, he's got 4 feet that he could have been off, and he'd still have the 6.
Exactly.
When you cross the leaf, you only have a few inches.
Yeah, the window gets small and margin of error gets a lot bigger.
And we all know how that goes after a couple of those.
So it probably just wants to stop this if he can. Doesn't want to roll too far forward because then he'll be running into the 9. Draw this back if he could.
Oh, Rayanne Skinador is here. She made it to the tournament. She was just saying hi from her phone over there. She's sitting on table 5. She made it. I'm glad. Now, I don't know. Honestly, I'd rather have been on the left side of the 7 and gone 2 rails around for the 8, but what you're going to see here is really just a stun shot. It's going to drag it down.
Well, he's drawing 2 rails. Or
Yep.
one, or just
There you
drawing.
go.
Wow, look at that.
A little more than a stun shot was needed for that.
Yeah, that was pretty looking.
You can almost see it curve, but if you hit that bad, you're in the drink,
Yeah,
as you would say.
that was risky. So it was a great shot, but risky.
I think this is going to put Vince up a game.
Yep. Just follow through here. 2
This
rails.
is exactly what he needed.
Ooh, did he go too far? He went too far. Oh, he's good.
Yeah. Wanted to get real close. A little
Yeah.
less left English on that, and he would have been straight in.
Yeah, he put a little. He went a little farther than he wanted to, but he's fine here.
Yeah, this should be no problem. Just tap it in.
Yeah, so nice looking out there by Vince, getting a game back.
Let's take a look at this 7 again. Notice the curve. Whoop. Yep. He really had to pull that back.
Jeremy
Nicely done.
chiming in, asking about the queued up invitational. Who won? Well, that was
It was a split.
Yeah,
The tournament bracket says split. We don't know much of the details after that.
went a little late. I think it was 3 in the morning or
Yeah,
something.
2:30 because bar closed. People got to get out of here. So that's what it is. They ran out of time, and maybe they opted for the split or whatever they agreed upon versus coming back the next day.
Vince set to break here.
Yeah, he took a little power off of that. Hit it solid.
And he's got a shot on the 1 ball.
Yeah, can't ask for much more there. Great break. It's amazing if you take a little power off how it changes the outcome of your break.
Yeah.
Good shot on the 1. You can easily come off 2 rails, come to the 2, 3, back to the 4. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of problems here.
Yeah, I like going 2 rails. Some players could try to just go 1 rail if they wanted to, but I think 2 rails here is the better shot because you'll be going in line, and he went a little far, but he's good.
Do you see how thin his cue is? I just noticed the diameter of the butt is much thinner than most cues.
I'm gonna have to.
I wonder if
take a
that's
look.
custom. Kind of looks like a Sean. Some predators, you got this big fat butt, like a bar cue. I prefer like a thinner taper. And I was just looking, man, that is. I wonder if he does that. Does it say what weight he prefers? Because maybe that brought the weight down.
Well, let's scroll up and find out here. No, we got the weight. Well, 18.5 ounces.
Yeah, so he probably went down. He needed to get 18.5, so taking a little weight. I mean, that's custom. And look how thin that is. You can see it from here. It's kind of,
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, it's a little thinner. Yeah.
I like that, though. If you have smaller hands especially, you kind of want that to just fit nicely. Yeah, Jeremy, they did not play today. They worked it out yesterday. We're going to call it. As far as the tournament bracket is concerned, it was a 0-0 match. Mason won.
Ooh, he bumped to 5. He was trying to get past it, but now it's going to be tough to get to the 6 unless he plays the 5 in the side. But it's a tough shot.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, if he plays, I mean, he's going to have to put a stroke on it here.
There's really nothing you can do. I mean, if you put bottom right on this, you avoid scratching, and you successfully make it around the 9 and the 7, you're getting on the short side of the 6. So I think you're going to have to bank it. Is that what you said?
I'm just saying it's going to be hard to get on the 6 here. And if he shoots it in the side, it's going to be a really tough shot. And I think he is going for the bank. I think that was the right shot.
Yeah, that allowed him a shot on the 6.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the right shot to play. Yeah, because if you're playing it in either corner or the side or the corner, it's just really tough to get on the 6 from where he was.
It really is. Yeah, that was a tough one. I mean, and that all was because of the bump on the 5, which or the 6 or whatever the shot before left him weird on the 5. Yeah, I mean, You don't want to bump balls if you don't have to. That's the point.
And so he's just got to avoid the scratch here and get back for the 6. So just avoid the scratch, and he does perfectly. Yeah, and I think that's a wrap for this rack.
That is great.
Yeah, he's going to have
control the speed, and he won't have any issues.
So, again, this is one of those shots where, I would tend to put inside English and push forward to get on the 7 to shoot it in the upper right corner here. And he does that. Very nicely done there. I really like that shot. Now he just has a baby draw, like an inch. It'll be perfect. Okay, he drew it more than I thought he was going to, but he had a lot of room to play with. Got a little close to the rail, but should have no problem here. Oh, ouch.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I mean, it was a makeable shot, but like anytime you get on the rail like that, the shot becomes missable, but did not leave Vince an easy shot here. I mean, this is cuttable. You just got to know what you're doing. Taylor Collar showed me how to make this shot without kicking. I watched him make it. I'm telling you, the ball was straight in line.
Well, is this on the rail, though?
It is. It's on the rail.
Yep. Then that shot that you're talking about, and anyone who's familiar with a valley table would know this shot.
Yeah, because it goes a lot easier on a valley.
So you're talking about loading it up with a bunch of right and hitting the rail right before the ball.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, he doesn't like that shot, so he's going for the kick.
And look at it. Perfect. Oh, not perfect.
Wow.
It looked good.
Wow.
He got robbed, I think. I think he was robbed on that shot.
I think I like your shot better on that one, Patrick.
Yeah, well, you got to know what you're doing, and it is still a tough shot.
I guarantee Vince can shoot that shot. But when you do that, you are flirting with scratching.
Absolutely.
So that might have been why he chose the kick at that point.
Yeah, because you are going to be letting the cue ball fly, so that's the problem with that shot. That's why I don't.
Do we still have Ray with us?
I'm sure he's out there somewhere. Ray would have took that shot, I bet. What would you have done there, Ray, if you're out there?
Ray, the people's champ. Some would say the self-proclaimed people's champ. This is Ray walking into his King of the Hill matches. He walked in.
I love that.
And he just stood there for like 15 minutes with earbuds until someone recognized him or took a picture of him. Or I'm not sure. He was feeling the vibe. He was taking in the atmosphere.
Well, the one run he had on King of the Hill, and it cracked me up because after his victory, I think he beat Mason. And he had just come off of beating Kendall. And he came into the booth, and he just wanted everyone to know. He's like, he was quoting some Roman mythology or something. And
every ball is a rail?
No, he was like, so-and-so once said, I can't even remember how it went, but he's like, I stand before you humbled. Like, I can't remember how it went, but it was hilarious. It was awesome.
So looking at this table, I mean, I think you can, Mike's up, so maybe why not go for the bank? But there also is a smart safety.
I think Eric is pulling for Vince here. He's like, man, Mike is getting the rolls today.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, looking at what's going on, I mean, are those rolls or are those just, poorly timed misses? I mean, it's. I feel bad for Vince because it could be nerves. It's his first time here.
Well, Vince
we've all been there.
He's missed a few shots that have cost him the game. The one in the very beginning when he missed that 6 ball, I think that when he started off, I thought for sure he was breaking and running that rack. And so he's had a few shots that have cost him.
Michelle says Ray sounds fun. He is fun. He's fun to make fun of. No, he's a really good pool player and he's super nice.
He's an awesome personality. That's what Ray is.
His whole family plays.
Yeah, and great players too.
His father Roy comes in and wins everything. His brother Barry always fun to talk to.
So what's he doing here? He's going to get on for the 2-8 combo. I don't know if I like that.
I mean, he's got ball in hand, so he's got options. And I just wanted to go back and say there was some shots that Vince made that were beautiful. I mean, so that it's the ability is there.
Yeah, the jump
It's just
shot
you got to
the jump shot he had on the side, and then he just missed a key shot, and Mike ended up like he did all the work in the rack.
Right,
You
and
know?
that's 9-ball. That's
Yeah,
any rotation game. You got to make the last 2 balls.
Uh-oh, what's going on with the scroll thing?
It just refreshed, that's all. Not sure why. Interesting. He is truly a genuine guy. Mark Bell, most likely talking about Ray South Strip Skinador, which, I don't know, is he not here today? That's a little strange that he's not here on a Sunday. I do not see him. But we do have a lot of good players here.
I like the decision that Mike just made there, playing that 1 ball. Gets him on the 2 and the 8. Now he's got the 2. He's got to pull back here to get on the 3, I think. Just a little bit of draw. You don't got to hit this too hard because the cue ball can tend to fly. Just got to hit it nice and easy here.
Yep.
See, it can fly.
A little too much, but you know
Yeah.
what? The side is now an option. Thanks, Mike Legou, for the share wherever you're at today, Texas, or you've been traveling a lot, man.
Side is an option, but the cue ball is going to be coming around. And is there a possibility for a scratch? There is. So he's got to watch the scratch in it. See, the way he's stroking it looks like it's not going to scratch.
Yep.
He wanted it to stop, but
Put a
I
little
think-
speed on that.
Yeah, I think he's good though.
So
Makeable
Michelle,
here.
she's been talking about the families in pool, and we need more of that. And I couldn't agree with you more. Our juniors program really brings the mom and the dad with the juniors, the players. It brings them together. They can learn together, and it's really a nice thing to see. Michael Legou is home.
I think he said home on Wednesday.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, some of the people who got knocked out of the tournament yesterday, the queued up invitational, may have frequented your previous establishment. I'm not going into any more details than that. Seemed like a good time.
And he's set up nicely here. I mean, Mike is he's taking advantage of like every opportunity that he gets, and that's why we have the gap we have right now. Is Mike is taking the opportunities and running with it. That was a really nicely struck ball.
That was
in line.
perfect. Can't ask for too much more than that. You're not on the rail, and it's practically straight in. Well, that brings Mike to the hill.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some of that good old grub here at the Mad Apple after this match.
Yeah, the garden salad sounds amazing. I've been liking the salmon too. It's a good chunk of protein, very flavorful, and I'll be honest with you, the garden or the seasonal vegetables and the what else do they have? The Brussels sprouts. Man, you can't get much healthier than that for the flavor.
My favorite because one, it works on the keto diet that I've been trying to get back on, but is those jalapeno poppers they have here.
Oh, they're amazing.
They are my favorite.
They are good.
Drills the 8.
Man, if you would have made the 9 there for the win, how brutal of that would that have been?
Nice break, but no shape. Drop 2 balls.
Yeah, Michelle, we do agree. And on that note, any super chat, super stickers, any donations, things like that, a big portion of that all goes to the junior program. I believe last year we helped cover the Hillman's entry fees. They get sponsored by the Mad Apple, hotel fees, all that stuff. Also, Caden Hillman is sponsored by JP Shower.
I can't wait to see his game when he's like 18 years old.
If he keeps playing, you know.
I think he will.
I mean, things happen. You know, you start seeing You know, maybe maybe a girlfriend pops into the picture. You know what I mean? I mean, once does pool stick around? It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Okay, playing safe there, it looks like, but I don't think he got safe. Ooh, how about this? Mike
What
can
do you
make him
got?
pay here because he can take this one and float over, and the 2-9 combo is tempting.
I think I might attempt it.
I mean, because what else are you doing with the 2? I mean, you could slow roll this and try to hold it.
Yeah, I mean, you could shoot the 2 in the bottom left corner
But
afterwards.
Oh, I like that shot.
That worked out beautifully.
Yeah, that's nice. Push the 2 to the pocket. Now he's got the 2, 3, 4. Everything's kind of in the open now.
Yep.
I think he might be out here.
This might work out pretty nice. A little bit of a stun shot. All you want to do with this is just roll down the center of the table.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you need to do a ton of top left or anything on this.
See, speed is critical here. See, he hit that perfect. I like that.
Yep.
I like that speed.
I like the angle he gave himself.
Yeah, because it can be really deceiving on controlling the speed on that shot.
Just a little bit of a stop shot.
5 in the side. Made it a little tricky.
Yeah, and again, if you notice, he was jacked up about 5 inches on that draw shot.
Actually, he's got like perfect angle to play 6 on the opposite side here, but he was going all the way around.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Here's an opportunity for Vince. Vince needs this opportunity. Come on, Vince.
Got to bank this in the side.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, he's calling it.
I don't know. Does it go on the side?
It goes.
Yeah, okay. Now, the question is, you're down. Do you
go
for the low percentage bank, or do you play a save?
I don't think this is a low percentage shot. I'm thinking he's favored to make this shot because this is almost like a straight. It's like one of those banks that you just, when you walk up to it, you know it's going in.
So you drill the 5, 6 in the same pocket, 7, 9. I got you. Okay, I like that.
I'm saying this 5's going in. I feel it. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong.
Slid out on that a little bit.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it hit properly.
Well, it looked easy from the booth, but that's because we're in the booth.
Well, of course. That's our job to be up here and
Yeah.
talk about the shots. So
Yeah.
I mean, so I've been in the Jesters, and I've won like 7 times. I'm not patting myself on the back or anything. And then Shelly Drake takes me out.
I love how you put that. I won 7 times.
7 times.
No big deal.
And every single time I was nervous, and every single time I thought people were judging me. And it's not easy. I just want to put that out there. It's not easy. Honestly, if you can play on a stream, you're actually building your confidence and your level of play. Because when you go to a state tournament, they put you on a camera. Are you going to fall apart, or are you going to have some of this? You know, to back up that skill set.
It's not easy when you got a bunch of people watching.
Right.
Is he a little straight? No, I don't think he is. I think he can come. He could just stop this ball, actually.
Yeah, just
stop it.
It might float over a little closer to the 9, but I think this is case closed.
Michelle says everything is easy from the booth. Yes, it is.
There we go. Man, that's brutal. You know, Vince had an opportunity on that bank, but I'm sure he would have loved to have a nice starter shot on that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that wasn't as straight in as a bank as I thought it was. Maybe, because again, we're in the booth.
It's a little tricky. Yeah, I mean, any shot is tricky. But I want to, extend thanks to Mike Gaines, our current and reigning Jester, and Vince
DiDio.
Yep.
DiDio. Not an easy one. Doesn't roll off the tongue too easy, but
I was leaning on you for that one.
Yeah, I wasn't picking it up, and then I was like, "There's a lot of dead air in the booth here."
We practiced that last name, Vince, like 8 times. So if we screwed it up, it's Patrick's fault. So,
but great match.
Yeah,
we will be back at 4:30 for the Knights. I'll be back in the booth. I don't know if Chris will be joining me.
That's 45 minutes from now. No, it'll be you and Mike Gaines.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
So our reigning champion back in the booth. You'll get to hear from him. So we'll see you all shortly.
Thanks,
Peace.
everybody.